Oh, Derek, right in on the punch to the jugular. What's going on, fellas? How's it going tonight? Sorry, I just got done hoovering down dinner to get on the live stream with you fellas. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of talk tonight about shop talk. Look at me, I'm even sweating. I had to get a little heat to my food tonight. I've been looking for the YouTube Facebook, but I can't find it. I don't have a Facebook that it really is based on Tool. Mike, I'll tell you that. You guys are in hot tonight, man. 10 people right in already. John, Diabolical! What's up? I love just saying Diabolical! I feel like that's just awesome. I don't have a December flyer. Tara coming in. Uh-oh, what's going on here? Why can't I scroll back down? What is going on here? Derek is the first one in with a nice little, how you doing? I think he gave me 3 fingers at one time. Nuts and Bolts with Tone, how's it going? ECW, Joshua Brandenburg, Brian Lamontage, Tony Couture, Mike LaFay, Larry Barkstrom, The Outlaw, Antonio, Claude Michael, how's it going, buddy? Long time no see. My comment was the best. You're absolutely right, Tarek. That was the best opening comment that I've had on any live stream yet to date. That was definitely, I was like, wow, coming in hot. Reese Lewis, hello from Louisville, Kentucky. Hello, Reese. Hi, friend. Well, we got some dirty hands still. All right, though. Yeah, Heavy Ranch, what's going on? How you doing, buddy? I know you've been busy. Jay Danner, what's going on? Merrimack 66, what's going on? AgTech 45. I'm all right. It's been a rough week, I'll tell you that much. Mark Schumacher, yes. I wished I could drink. I haven't had a drink in so long now. Turnings by Turner, great new video. Turnings by Turner, an American pen. That is definitely, that video really solidifies just American. I mean, I'm telling you what, buddy, that is just, I mean, you guys haven't checked out Turnings by Turner's video of the pen. That thing is all American. That is 100% all American. BW's Electronic, how's it going? Richard Morrison, how's it going? Everyday Fleet Tech, how's it going, man? I'm a man of the people. I do what I can. Oh, man. Easy does it. Nick Hildebrand, Joey Morrison, Power Stroke Jude. Thank you once again. Special shout out to Power Stroke Jude. He made sure that he got out to Joey Morrison. Got him sent out his little deal. So I hope everything's going good with you, Joey. Once again, CP the Tool Addict Nation. Keeping up, kind of just checking in with the subscribers. I know I'm not real social during the week, but I definitely put the hammer down with a lot of other things. Busy week. Had a lot of doctor's appointments this week. Had a lot of things going on. Got a lot of irons in the fire, guys. So, yeah. Nick Hildebrand. Toolbox Purchasing Dilemma. Patch of Heaven Farms. Bill Beckett. I'm still healing. Yeah, it's gonna be a long time, buddy. I know. You know what? It never does heal. I'll tell you that. Been 5 years. It doesn't heal. I'm gonna tell you right now. You don't want it to heal. The healing process of losing a loved one involves you accepting it and remembering. I will tell you that much. You have to accept and remember. That's all there is to it. You know, nothing. No matter what. I will tell you this. In my experience. Losing a parent is one of those deals where it just, me and my dad didn't have a super tight relationship, but I can tell you this much: if you have just even a fairly good relationship, you'd have to have a terrible one, I think, to really not feel too bad, you know. But you just learn that you can't get no materialistic items. Nothing matters better than memories. Memories are what matters. Let's get the important stuff over with. Thank you, Mark Schumacher. I appreciate that, buddy. As always, you are the man. A fellow like you is one of my best subscribers on the channel. Came out of nowhere. Definitely appreciate you a whole lot. Appreciate the support of the channel right now. Trust me, it It is not going to be easy or cheap, and I am doing this on a budget because this is let's get into the shop deal here. So a lot of you guys might think that I'm maybe loaded and I got $100,000 of budget to work with. No, I am not doing this with a $100,000 budget. I will tell you that right now. I have a lot of tools that I've bought over the years. And this is going to take the difference between a guy that's, maybe not been so current on doing a shop to versus, or not a guy that's, a younger guy will probably have a lot more troubles than a guy like me. This is pretty typical. I've seen this happen multiple times in my life where a guy gets in his late 30s, early 40s and decides he's going to open a shop. Opening a shop, to me, to most technicians, is almost like your retirement. It's your solidification to your retirement. You put in 20 hard years of working on cars, and then you open your own shop, and that's how it works. That's your deal. You learned, you did what you did to do, and that's definitely the big thing about it. You bought the tools, you spent the time, you paid your dues, and now you're able to do this because you know what it takes and what it might not take to do this. So, yes, exactly, Bill Beckett. I am definitely ready for the tool side. I don't think there's anything too crazy that I'll need to buy, and I'm not intending on. The thing about opening a shop, you'll see with a lot of places is they go head over heels, open a shop, and then they spend a shit ton of money, and then they end up bankrupt because they can't afford their overhead. And we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. We're opening a shop to help give good mechanics a place to get better pay and get treated better. First of all, that's number one. My goal, first of all. Number two is to be able to provide a better service than a lot of shops. Not saying I'm going to be the best, but my goal is to obviously provide a different and better kind of unique service to a shop. And, I want to be able to have top-tier technicians and state-of-the-art equipment. And all for a decent price. Reasonable price, I should say. Taking them, opening up. There's a lot of places. I don't know if any of you guys ever heard of Christian Auto? They're pretty big around here. Yes, documenting my journey on YouTube is going to be a great idea. It is going to be great because nobody does it. Nobody goes deep into what it costs for this, and it's going to show guys my age or long-term techs who have a lot of tools that don't have to spend a lot of money. There's guys on YouTube that have debt up like crazy, and they're showing their shops like, this is, and they're not showing you the financials. They're not telling you the nuts and bolts. They're not keeping guys consistently working for them. They can't hire guys. My goal is to show that that's the reason why they can't, because they're not a good shop. Not my goal, I guess, to out them, but it's just to show that you can do it. I don't think that people get the right perception, per se, of what a mechanic shop should be like. And I want to show the realest shop that you can find around. Well, I mean, Erico, don't make no mistake. Erico's shop is by far exactly what I picture in most good shops. And in fact, I know lots of shops that are like Erico's that are really good shops. Not saying that they're any better or worse than Eric. There's a lot of good guys, a lot of good technicians that aren't on YouTube out there. So, that's really the long and short of it. Erico is a big deal on YouTube, but I know guys that are out there that are just as good. They just don't want to do YouTube. So, Oh, ECW, you're on Independence? Holy smokes. You're not even that far. Christian Auto in Oklahoma too. Yeah, Christian Auto's a really nice Christian Auto is a very nice setup. The problem is I don't think they pay their technicians enough because they spend too much money on overhead. That's the big problem with them. The hometown independent shop to me is more as the American pie. You know what I mean? Like, I think I know a guy that's around here, and he's got a shop, and he's got basically the same building I have. He's been in business for 35 years, and he was willing to share with me what he makes, and he's not in a very popular area. In fact, he's in an industrial area where there's no traffic, But because his business and word of mouth is so good, the customers come to him. And that's exactly what I intend on doing. Sorry if I kind of didn't get out or didn't let you guys get in there. ACM Sadu. The loss doesn't go away. It'll just get a little easier to adjust over time. Yeah, yep. Sorry, I'm a little behind. Christian Auto, Oklahoma. Grimmute, how's it going? Dano. For anybody I missed, thank you for coming to the channel. Nick, looks like we got the gangs all here. My son uses Christian Auto. Okay. Yeah, they're a great shop. Don't get me wrong. I'm not dogging on Christian Auto by any means. They're a staple of what I would like to see every technician be able to work in. But I just think that their brick and mortar is way high. Thank you, Occupant. I think we're caught up here, right? Occupant's the last guy with a comment there. Yo, Jude. 47 people in the chat. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I can do it. I don't have any lack of confidence that I don't think I'll be able to not run a shop. Tony Tool Time, how's it going? Thank you guys. Thank you, Larry, for hitting that like button. 47 in the chat, 27 in likes. Yeah, you guys are always the best live stream when it comes. You guys do such a great job of hitting the like button. I got to tell you, it's always impressive to me when I get off here. It's like, Mike Swindell, how's it going? Good to see you, buddy. Andrew Scott, Capri, had their flex head wrenches for $5 a piece. That is a great deal. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's Grimmute. They're a quality shop. They do a lot of things financially, advertising right. They have a lot of money to back them. I don't know what their overall bottom line is, but I can imagine that their overhead is absolutely astronomical because they build shops like crazy. If I had that kind of financial backing to build something like that, I'd be all over it. I've been dreaming of building that shop before I even knew about Christensen Auto. My goal was to always make the tech. The one thing is all of us technicians can agree on. We like to complain a little bit. There's no doubt about it. And some of you that aren't. Montevello Mustang, what's up? Sorry. Had a little hot sauce. Kind of opened me up. Thank you, Grimmute. I appreciate that. I don't think everybody loves me. I got a lot of haters on YouTube. The whole tool community, like the big guys I wouldn't call them big guys. The guys that have been like the old dogs of the tool community. I might be older than some of them, but those guys that have been in the tool community, they're kind of like old dickheads. They don't like me because I don't want to conform to their ways of how do you say it? I don't want to conform to their ways of lying. Basically, that's the best way to put out there. We've lost some subscribers because of that. Yeah, Sturgill likes me. Justin's a good guy because he's honest. I don't agree with everything Justin does, but I think Justin and me both would agree. We both don't agree on what each other do, but that doesn't matter. We don't. The thing is that at the end of the day, if you don't agree with somebody, you can still say when you talk about being a man, that's what being a man's like. You can say, "Oh, you're being an idiot," and nobody gets butthurt about it. That's what being a man will. I will drive to hell. That'd be awesome, Montevello. It's gonna take me a couple months here. I have some medical stuff that is gonna have to come first before me going into the shop deep. Not only that, I have my partner. He's having some issues too. January's just not a good deal. Biggest hater right there. I wish I could put that up on the screen. Biggest hater right here. Absolutely can't stand this guy. What a train wreck. Thank you, Tarek. I appreciate that. That's what being a man is right there, guys. Is that you can give somebody crap and they don't get butthurt about it. You know, people don't understand. You can give opinions about people and not lose your mind and say, well, he's not being a man. He's not being a man right there. He's not being Tarek. You're not being a man. You're not being a man. Did one mechanic? Did I miss one mechanic in here? Tarek, that was the second best comment of the night. Vincent Galvez, what's up, man? Greetings from Northern California. Sorry, I missed that comment. I was just wanting to say, I always want to greet the new guys. You're going to do great. We have I think we have a very populated area for car repair. Very fortunate. You know, that's one of the things about shops in certain areas is, at least I know my standing. Yeah, for sure. You know, the thing about auto repair shops, and I'm sure some of you guys that can relate to this is some of you probably work in busier shops, and maybe some of you work in smaller shops in smaller areas. And you might notice that a lot of these channels that are on YouTube that are, you know, giving advice about tools and whatnot, they don't have a lot of volume coming through their shop. Diversity in cars. You know, when it comes to, like, you look at Eric O's shop, that's pretty much how mine is that's how I deal with stuff every day. We get a lot of different stuff. You look at other channels and you always see the same crap in there. Same cars in there. Same vehicles. They never get to diversify their portfolio because they don't get the CP, you're in an area of 2.5. No, I don't have 2.5 million. In Des Moines, there's only 500,000. Thank you, Grimmute. Hey, dude, that's a big deal. That's a big honor to say that you first gave somebody a super chat. I appreciate that. Really, that's that's all going towards helping the shop, helping the channel, helping out guys. You know, all this stuff is what motivates me to go forward. I think we only have 500,000 people here. It's not even a huge area. Des Moines not a super big. Maybe we got 1 million. I don't know. Let's just look at Polk County. Polk County is basically where I'm at. Iowa. Population? I don't even know I thought my population was like 500,000 in Des Moines. Yeah, we're the whole total population of Polk County is about 500,000. 490,000 give or take, and that was of 9 last year. Yep. Oh, yeah, Tarek. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Stay tuned, Occupant. I'm doing a showdown video. Oh, yeah, dude. That's definitely going to be interesting to see Montevello. I know there's a lot of haters on that Impact. I was just talking to my buddy about his. The 8810 Snap-on. He's had that 8810 for like a long time, and it's not the most powerful thing, but that thing has been reliable. You know, I know they're a little bit expensive, but Snap-on seems to have reliable tools when it comes to electric stuff. More so than I can say that tools that were... And I know they're older models, but I can tell you this much. If you look at... This is the thing about the Snap-on cordless tools is, if you look at the tools that were made back when those came out new, and where are those tools at now? I see a lot more of the Snap-on tools holding up than I do the other ones. Oh, yeah. Power Stroke dude. Montevello does some great stuff. He's got 2 shops. He's a busy fellow. Busy Billy fellow. Yeah. Well, that's Polk County, Dave. That's the entire Polk County, which is basically my whole area. Yeah, there's... Des Moines only got like 250 in Des Moines proper. I don't know. I'm just going off what Google says to me. I don't really even care. We have 7 million people in the state of Iowa, total. So that would mean that Des Moines would make up a quarter of the population. I don't think that's quite... Polk County representing. What's going on, Yoda Doug? Lindsay Long! Oh, you and Montevello are like you guys are like peas and carrots. Whenever one of you shows up, the other one shows up. That's crazy. Mr. Subaru, how's it going? 3 million in Alabama. Really? Alabama's only got 3 million? Let's see what Iowa population is. 3.18 million. 3.18 million in Iowa total. So I don't think we have 2.5 here. Yeah, 3.1. Oh, we got a TikTok. I don't think we have 2.5 in Des Moines. That would mean that would be a little bit. Kent's Repair in Dune, Iowa here. Just found you. Clint. Oh, Clint's Repair. Sorry. Clint's Repair in Boone? Dune? I don't know if I've heard of Dune, Iowa. That's the first time. Dune, Iowa. I know a lot of Iowa, and I've never heard of Dune. I will be dipped. That is the first time. I have lived here 42 years. That is interesting. BSF Railway passes through. Boy, that's interesting. Lyon County. 5. Good old rural Iowa. I'll tell you what, you guys miss out if you don't. The one thing about Iowa I'll tell you is the small towns in Iowa are just salt of the earth, good old farm towns. And I love them. Places like Dune, Iowa. That looks like I can't believe I've never heard. Oh, it's clear up there. That's why I don't know northwestern Iowa very well. You are clear up there. Let's see who's up. I have some buddies up there, cops up there, that shoot matches there, Clint. Clint, welcome to the channel, though, buddy. I appreciate it. Grimm's Auto, another Iowa fella that's a nice small town shop. Yes, small town Iowa is just a nice. Did I miss Walter Frederick? Thank you for welcoming him to the channel. Considering Montebello Mustang is... Oh! Well, I guess I didn't know. That's funny. Lived in Spencer for several years. Yes, there is. That's the nice thing about Iowa. Just these nice little mom-pa towns everywhere. The Snap-on Impact will be the brushless CT861. My next one, yeah. Damn internet. You're absolutely amazing, Josh. Yeah, Josh was a great kid. Joey Barth, what's going on, fella? Hi, friends. JC Smith. JC Smith, I apologize about the communication mess up there the other day on Instagram. I apologize. I'm not very good at coordinating stuff and whatnot. I apologize. I don't know what we have to do to figure that whole mess out. I don't even know what I did something wrong. John Gibson, how's it going? I have a sister that lives in Kensett. Okay. Yeah, you know that every part of Iowa is different. It's almost like a snapping turtle. It's got 7 different flavors. Iowa does. You go to northwestern Iowa, and it's got that South Dakota-ish feel. You know, I suppose because it's close there, but it's just different. And then you go to northeastern Iowa, and it's got like a Colorado vibe to it, kind of. It's got some hills up there. Northeastern Iowa is really pretty. Wisconsin, right there in the Mississippi Valley. And then you come to Des Moines, and it's kind of hipster. I'm not going to lie. There's a lot of people here that I don't agree with. But you go to southern Iowa. Southern Iowa is very Texas feeling, I would say. And then you got southeastern Iowa is very... man, I don't even know how to place that. How far off the interstate is my shop? So, basically my new shop's going to be by the Iowa State Fairgrounds. That's about 1.5 miles or so off the interstate. That'll give you some kind of idea. I hear my little mutt scratching. Riverside County repping. Dave Rusky. Riverside County. That's wow, we got a lot of Iowa fellows in here. Thank you, Joshua. You're an absolute great person too. Yeah, I need to make a trip to Alabama this winter. Really do. When it gets really cold, it's starting to snow and spit right now. She's just shooting out little ice balls everywhere. The Motel 6, I know exactly where that is, an occupant. I can't believe you stayed there and you didn't have a bad story. I will tell you that much. That is not off 80 and 14th, I'm guessing is where you stayed, and that place is downright sketchy. Antonio Claude is 80 subscribers from hitting 1,000 subs. Yes, Joshua. Yes, I would love to be wearing, well, I am wearing short sleeves, but I always kind of do. Riverside, California. Been a minute since I've been to Iowa, but I definitely have some shops to go check out. Yeah, hopefully one of these days I get some time where I can travel around and do that. Hopefully here, maybe if I get lucky, at the end of January, beginning of February, I might take a 2-week tour. I will tell you guys that. I might be going on a 2-week tour between opening the shop and whatnot. I'm planning on closing a deal where I'm going to open up some funds. Mainly probably selling my house. That's part of the whole shop deal. I want to build a new place, and obviously I can't live here and build a new place. It's just financially not. So I'm putting a lot going on in my life. Not only that, I've got a nutritionist. I've got a physical trainer. Now I have like steady doctor's appointments. Big changes coming to my life, all in 2021. Whether it's good or bad, it's yet to be determined. But yeah, we're just Jake from State Farm. I have to figure this out. Is Jake from State Farm the same guy as it's not a tool thing? I don't understand. There's like 3 subscribers that have the same names, and I just don't know. Yeah, always. Yes, I go to Wisconsin. Trust me, I plan on getting up that way. You know, I got to go out and see my uncle in Colorado. He was just here and visited. I have an Instagram account. Sorry I got off on a tangent earlier. I have an Instagram account, and that's what I use for my tool account. I can't remember who asked that question now. Jeez, I just get so far behind. JC was saying something, and I missed him too. If the man I'm looking for is here, give him a message on Instagram. Wayne Swinsgood, we need to contact you. If you're in the house, let me know. We need to get you hooked up with JC. Wayne Swinsgood's the man. Let me know a weekend, and I'll drive up from Iowa and check out your new shop. Absolutely. Yeah, it's gonna be. I want to get some. I need to do some teardown. So there's gonna be a lot of. Yeah, I've stayed in Motel 6s too, but the one off 80 there in 14th Street is. They've had a couple of deals in there. Yeah, we'll do another Midwest meetup. Someday we're gonna get back with Brandon Bearded CB. And I'm moving most of my videos to Rumble. Oh, really? Rumble? Is that the new deal? Never even heard of it. I've heard of Parler, and I heard a lot of people just getting off of YouTube lately. I've heard of Rumble and Parler. Because I'll tell you, Power Stroke Jude, there's, as creators, the bad thing about creators is that between YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, the censorship is out of control. Yeah, the censorship is out of control. And I'm sure if me even talking about it, just saying that, will probably get this demonetized, which is fine. I don't care. It's a live stream. Doesn't bother me. I don't really care about monetizing my live streams, really. I don't even take them down. A lot of other guys take them down because they don't get any revenue off of live streams. I leave them up for you guys to, if you want to watch them. Oh, they're pulling your videos, JC? Really? They've been pulling your videos? Wow. Maybe I should be looking at mine. Pool medic, yeah, fight the power. Oh, okay, Mark. Yeah, I definitely got to check it out. There's a lot of crap going on YouTube with just garbage. First of all, you got these people that are on YouTube that are ruining YouTube because they're trying to sell themselves and get. Yeah, JC, that's not surprising. I'm actually surprised that they would mess with your content, JC. Yours is pretty neutral. That's really bad. Mr. Subaru made a comment. Sorry, I'm talking about different things and trying to stay focused. Mr. Subaru, yes, I agree 100% on that comment you made. Kingsport tool review, $890. I love it. The only thing better than that would have been 1776. 2020 has been the best year of my life. Wow. No kidding. Yes, Mr. Subaru, I agree about that also. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm a little bit wonky tonight. I'll be honest with you. When I first started my channel, I made a few videos showing cylinder head removal in the Prius and got in trouble because I had music in the... Yeah, that's the other thing is, like, they pick up on music. Even if I can't hear it on my end, it seems like they are just absolutely terrible. I mean, everything is just, constant, just beat you down. First of all, I don't understand why music is getting deep. You have to pay revenue to somebody else for the music playing. If I bought that music myself, especially let's say I bought it on like Amazon or something like that, and I'm playing it, I already paid for it once. Why do I have to share that with somebody else? I just, I don't understand. It doesn't make sense. It's musicians, once again, famous people getting mad about YouTubers making money. Yes. Well, it's a mess. Hey, do you use any Napa Carlisle tools? Clint, I do not use many Napa Carlisle tools. I'm guessing that you will tell me that you do use a lot of Carlisle and Napa, and I'm guessing, and that's not uncommon for me to hear, especially around Iowa, because they don't have tool trucks. It is a good option. The reason I don't use Napa or Carlisle is because I found that most of the time they're right there at the same price with the tool trucks, and I would rather go with the tool trucks than Carlisle. Carlisle used to be good, and I think they were in the right price level, but they charge as much as Matco does, and Matco charges just as much as Snap-on, and if I'm going to go that route, I'm going to buy Snap-on. If I'm forced to spend the money. Carlisle's a real good... I'm not a huge fan of the Carlisle wrenches neither. They're the same as the Icons. They're the same as a lot of the other ones that are made in Taiwan. KE built it. How you doing, buddy? Antonio, YouTube algorithm can pick up music without audio there. Looking at, yeah, metadata. Yes, Antonio, you're 100% correct. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Yep. I use music from NCS or open source. Yes, you have to use music from special places. Quite frankly, some of these guys are on YouTube that are big YouTubers or don't even care. I know one guy that I watch, and you guys might not. He's a kid, but I think the kid's pretty funny, and he doesn't care. And that's Danny Duncan. Danny Duncan is he's kind of a young. I really like the guy. I think the kid's pretty awesome. He makes me laugh. He just makes me. He's hilarious, and he doesn't really care. Yes, Larry Borgstrom, Carlisle is rebranded Gear Wrench. What is the price of the Carlisle? Carlisle is still good. They have really good sales. You gotta buy those big items. Yeah, absolutely. You have to. Yoda, that's the only way you can buy any Carlisle, but most of the time it's astronaut. Even some of their sales aren't that great. They used to sell screwdrivers, like the Witt rebrand screwdrivers, for like $49 for the small set, or like $39 or something, and then they went up to like 80. Just kind of ridiculous. I did a rumble. I'll try to watch you more. You seem to be down. Yeah, I try to be, Clint. If I do something that offends you, let me know. Let me know what I did first. I don't really. Some people get all messed up. Danny Duncan is a goof. His Gramps is a AG. I don't know what that is. Danny Duncan is hilarious. He makes me laugh. Thank you, Yoda Doug, for the compliment. Carlisle cost $1 million. The Carlisle cost $1 million. Yes. I had my 7 to 24 millimeter ratcheting wrenches for a long time. Not sure what I paid for them. Yeah, if you bought them back then, yeah, $40. They're the same as the Matco ones. That's the thing about Carlisle is you really can pick up the Matco stuff from Carlisle. Matco, the Carlisle's the exact same stuff as Matco too. Matco, Carlisle, Icon, Gear Wrench, Cabo, the Cornwell, most of the Cornwell off wrenches are all the exact same wrenches coming out of the exact same factories right now. There is like, that's what, I'm going to even throw them underneath the bus too, is Capri's are probably the same ones too. They might not like that, but it's the truth. I'm not here to, like, that's the one thing. $20 Snap-on, yeah. Clint, I agree. If you're and I understand from your perspective, being in a small town where you're at, you will definitely have a problem with getting tools from a tool truck when you're miles away from a guy and you have a Napa close by. Chris Koss, what's going on? It's a tool thing. What's going on? It's the big show. Yeah, it's not so big tonight. We got a small show again. AG is the Attorney General. Danny Duncan's dad's Attorney General. He looked like he was kind of a... Oh, his Gramps is Attorney General. Okay, gotcha. Back in the early 90s. Yeah. Oh, JC, trust me, it's... I mean, I make people offended because I'm fat. Oh, a gangster. Oh, no, I said it. He's a G. Oh, okay. He's a gangster. Danny Duncan's grandpa. Oh, are you talking about Jim? Jimbo? Is that his grandpa? I thought that was just some random old dude. Yeah, sorry, we got off on Danny Duncan there. There's a lot of good YouTube channels that I watch. You know, there's a lot, you know, just to keep me occupied. I'll tell you what, the one I really like the most right now is Just a Few Acres. Man, that guy really, I wish I could make content. That guy he's getting a lot of people right away. Just really nice. That one and the Hoof GP. How about the Hoof? Has anybody ever heard of the Hoof GP? Yeah. Yeah. People are still coming home from work. Exactly. Absolutely. 1,000. Bubba Ayers. Seen the ad going around with 1,000 tools for $70. What the hell? Someone is going to hurt themselves with them. Oh, did I miss something? I would always buy Blackhawk tools from Leo. Oh my God, Blackhawk, yes. I'm not as good as I used to be at keeping up in the comments anymore. Adam Danello, what's going on, buddy? K.E. Bell, there was an article in Garage Journal a while ago about a guy who bought some Carlisle wrenches from Napa and they were stamped Matco. That's not... Yeah. The ad on YouTube and Facebook. Oh, gotcha, Bubba. Yeah, there's so many clickbait titles on Facebook, or I never do understand. That's why I don't sit here and constantly pound my stuff with Snap-on. That's the other thing is, that's clickbait titling, and like people on YouTube that can't make content will title their stuff Snap-on or Harbor Freight every single time, and that's all they do because they can't create content. Everybody on YouTube, everybody that does tool reviews knows that if you want to make videos and you want to get like big, just put Snap-on the title, and boom, shakalaka, you'll get 1,000 views. That's on Wish. Gotcha. Oh, that Wish ad. I don't see those. I don't look at those very much. I see them on there and I just kind of scroll by them. Yep, Mr. CP, Snap-on is clickbait. Yep, thank you, Charles Abbott. I think Blackhawk is another Black & Decker. Yes, Jeremy Schaub, Stanley owns Blackhawk now. Blackhawk was a USA company back in, I want to say it was probably the early 80s. I think Stanley bought Blackhawk. I remember going to Jocko's Auto Parts. I don't know who's ever dealing with that. Supposedly the $4,000 Master Husky set for $70. There's another good thing I got. People were asking me the other day about these Master sets. And I don't know. Snap-on does damn near own everybody. Wish is junk. Yes, absolutely. Mike Jones! What's going on, Mike Jones? It's hard for me to answer everybody tonight. I feel like I'm not focused very well. I got to do a reset. I need to get some water. Need to get some water up in here. My blood sugar might have been a little low. I didn't eat all day. I'm not diabetic. I just say that because I hadn't ate all day. We got some orange juice here. I might have a sip of it. A sip of orange juice. Isn't it weird to just sit here and look at my house while you guys are chit-chatting away? Let's have ourselves a sip of... Hey, what's going on? Oh, yeah, CarQuest used to sell it too, Walter Frederick. Yep. Casey's started selling this. Casey's is like a staple in Iowa. Oh, that's good. That is just... That's better than... I would love to have a little spritz of vodka in there, but... I haven't... It's just good orange juices. Oh, I just... Iron Range Auto Tech! What's up, my brother from the north? Yes. Okay, Mark. So, the new possible house that I'm wanting to do. So, two options. One is I have found some land. It's not farm ground, so I can afford it. And I'll bet you go there all the time, Grim, don't you? Casey's is like Iowa staple stuff here. Oh, really? I haven't had vodka in years. So my new house, sorry, my ADHD kicked in there because Mark Schumacher is definitely... So I have found some land that is going to be some good place for me to build a house and possibly have my own range. You guys know how I feel about pew-pew stuff. And I want to be able to go out in my backyard and just be able to practice and train and do my normal stuff for the, you know, the old shooting competition stuff. So if I can build a Morton building and I can do it all for around $200,000, I think that it's going to be a good win-win for me. I want to build a 40 by 70 barn dominium, I guess if you call it, or buy a place and then build a better home shop on it. Because I will tell you, I have some concerns about opening a shop and also doing videos in a shop. I will tell you that I've already experienced so much jealousy with YouTube, and it's, you know, when you start filming and you start doing things bigger, people tend to get jealous and they want a piece of the pie. So, you know, as me filming, there's going to be people, obviously other people in the shop, and I could easily see a technician getting, you know, a little bit pissy, so to speak. And then they say, well, I'm not going to do any work unless you pay me more. You know, so I don't want to mix business with pleasure. YouTube is for fun. YouTube is 100% for fun, for fun, for fun, for fun. I love doing this to have fun, and it's like you guys are my friends, so it makes it almost... it almost makes it just, I feel obligated. I feel obligated to try to entertain you guys in some way, and I just like doing it. And considering the pandemic work that went this year, it was probably the best thing that happened to me in my life, and it probably realistically saved my life, to be honest with you. It probably realistically saved my life because I don't know what I would have done if I, you know, didn't. I'm in Des Moines, Clint. The big city. That'd be about, what, 3 hours from you? Where you're at up there by the Sioux City? Yes, Hero Rider. Eventually, we'll repair. I've already filmed repair videos. It's obviously not that big a deal to film. It is a big deal, but I don't have time to film and work on cars and do that all at the same time. I need more time to do that. I don't have time to do that. Jaron Wilson, how's it going? Yeah, you'll get to see more. There's going to be different content coming to the channel. I'll tell you what. Let me explain something to you guys. First of all, my ultimate goal of my channel is to do old cars. I want to do resto rod. My passion is with hot rods. I'm going to tell you that, guys, straight up. My channel isn't always going to be about 100% diagnostics on cars, you know, and doing repairs and stuff like that. And you know what? I will tell you this much. Looking at Eric O's channel, I can tell you that more people love to watch his brake jobs just because it's entertaining. I don't know that really a lot of people take as much value out of YouTube by being, by getting repair information as they do entertainment value. I will tell you that much. You look at a lot of big channels, and the entertainment value is so much greater than the actual repair or the information they're getting, that if you start to really push on that information and then negate the entertainment value, you're going to not be as successful. Now, Project Farm has a big channel, but even he is entertaining because of how he does it. The entertainment aspect of YouTube is definitely the most priceless part of YouTube. 100%. You're going to be more successful with the entertainment aspect. The entertainment aspect means everything. The Montebello Mustang, so do I. go in Sunday or do them. I'm not gonna go in anymore. I'm not gonna go in on days off to make videos. I can tell you that much. Repair videos are a sore subject. Mrs. the Mustang doesn't want to give away all the secrets. Yeah, my text don't exactly. It just followed you. I believe in Rumble on. Okay, I watch YouTube for the little tricks that you may have look over, but I almost always lean better to buy hands-on. Yes, learn. Yes, Adam, you're 100% correct. Even I have watched a video and it still doesn't. You still won't get as much sense as you do. Not willing to give away the money. Right. Well, it's not like I make any money off YouTube. You know, I mean, I told everybody here last week on Friday, my Friday live stream, I have made a total of like just over $3,000 for the year. That's nothing. That's literally nothing for, I mean, like, it's not worth crap. I've got over 600,000 views on my channel now. 300 videos total. And it's just, unless you get big, you're going to never make money until you get big. It's something to do for fun, and it's always a challenge to me. Yes, good for Pew Pew, exactly. Days off and owner, very few and far between. Brian Meadows, that's exactly it. That's exactly it. My focus is making money at the shop. That is my bread and butter. Making money at the shop is always my priority. Making money and my employees will come before YouTube at all costs. Family, employees, you know, my health, all that stuff will come in front of YouTube. Always. YouTube is for fun. I'm not here to make money, and that's what I always advocate to people. I always advocate to everybody on YouTube. First of all, one, you have to like the content that you watch, okay? And if you are literally so spiteful that you refuse to watch somebody's content because you don't like them, and you're just trying to hurt them in some way, you're a terrible person. I don't watch people's content because I don't like their content. And it's not appealing to me. I don't like it because I hate them. I don't like them because I hate them. Okay? Now, there's a lot of people that are backstabbers. I would love to say one guy in particular who's a huge backstabber. I helped him out, and he went behind my back, and basically, he's actually ruined a lot of opportunities for a lot of people to do things on my channel with me, because it's definitely, if that's the way people are going to do, is come to my channel for me to use me, then I don't want to, I mean, that's not what I'm about. I'm about helping people do the right thing. You know, helping people do the right thing. That's all I'm about. Greg Boggs, yes, that is, you know, I feel you, man. It's definitely not Power Stroke, Jude. Justin's never done anything wrong to me, ever. Not one time. I have nothing bad to say about Justin Sturgill. He does his thing, I do mine. You know, I like what Justin does. He's honest. And everybody's allowed to have their opinion. Mark Schumacher, you're 100% right. Some do the toolbox tour videos for insurance reasons. Walter Frederick, that's exactly how I started my channel. 100% correct, was to document all my tools for insurance. Thank you. Yeah, Occupant. JC said, there are some channels I don't watch because I don't like the person, their ways. You're a company. Yeah, exactly. There you go. You are the company you keep. You're 100% correct, JC. Morals, being a stand-up person, being a good human being, all derive around you doing these things. You know, if you have a problem, which I have confronted the person who stabbed me in the back, and they bold-faced, weren't even had the balls enough to even have a conversation with me, and I gave them a chance, just the same as I gave every other person on YouTube that I had a problem with a chance, by having a conversation with them. And that you have, when you are a man, if you say, oh man, look man, I don't like this whatsoever. I have a problem with you, so I am going to address this. Okay? If that's the case, I do that. I do that every time. If I had a problem with somebody, I would literally message them up, hey man, what's going on? What's the word, man? What can I do to, like, I find out from people if they are pleased with me or not. That's all there is to it. You don't know me and you're talking shit about me? You're a terrible person. I can say that for a fact. I've never met some of these guys that even talk to me, and they're literally giving their opinions and telling things about me that it's never even been told. I don't even know how they even figured it out, based on what it is. Hey, ECW. I'm not here to take anybody's channel. I'm not here to take anybody's channel away from them. I'm not here to tell anybody what they can and cannot do. But I am telling you this much: if you are a terrible person, I will definitely treat you like I will not respect you. And that's the difference between being a man and not being a man. It's called respect. It's earned, never given. Okay? I am old school like that, and I just started my shop in my 40s and had to get my things in order. Greg Boggs, yeah. I have renter's insurance. Yep, that's good. That's a good deal. We'll talk about that, Jaron. That's a good topic too. I don't want to be too negative tonight on the stream, guys. And yeah, AgTech. I try not to get. I don't really want to be negative. Okay, the live streams are for me to vent a little bit. I will tell you that. You're going to hear me say a lot more stuff on the live streams. I realize the live streams are for my personal subscribers. And yes, I'm a dumb hillbilly too, Jaron. I'm not the smartest guy. I don't claim to be. I can't talk worth a crap. I just can't. I can't get words out there. My mind can't wrap on. I got stuff in my head that I want to say, but I can't wrap it out. Or can't get it out. See that? I've been asked to do a tour, just not bought myself. I recommend everybody who's a mechanic to do a toolbox tour and put it on YouTube. Real recognized reels occupant. That's exactly it. Hey, there is. Let me look at this. There is what is there? 334 million people in just North America. I don't need 334 million followers. The largest YouTuber, I don't even think has 100 million followers. So there's 334 million. There's 7 billion people on the planet Earth. You know what? There is plenty of room for us all to be on here and get along and not have to deal with the bullshit and be a man and have it out. When you purposely bid people to go over and troll people's channels and do dirty things, and you can't keep your employees employed, and you make excuses, and you're getting free tools, and you're begging people. When you're literally constantly sending messages to cool tool companies and saying, hey, I'll make your tool better. You should send me stuff because I'm awesome. I'm a white collar mechanic and I know everything about tools. Okay. I mean, forget us guys that have been doing it for 20 years. Granted, I am all about the DIY guy, okay? But if you're a white collar guy, there is no reason for you to act like you know everything. When us mechanics, this is our profession. This is what we do. My passion. Okay? Don't try to influence and tell me that I don't know what I'm doing. Danny or Desi, what's going on? Larry. Yeah, I try. I don't advocate it. I'm all about American people. That's all. That's all, guys. I don't want to get too crazy on this, but it seems like every weekend, every Friday, I always get some kind of negativity flowing about this, and it's not who I am. I don't care. I really don't. I move on. CP don't love us. I do love you, DIYers. I do love the people that are out doing, because guess what? You still have the opportunity, and I'm not saying that you have to buy expensive tools. Hero Rider, I'm not saying that DIYers have to spend expensive tools. You're misunderstanding me. So let's hear about the new shop. All right, so you're right, JC. Let's move on about that. The new shop. I just don't like guys that beat down other guys' professions. I don't go to a construction worker and tell him how to pour concrete. I'm gonna end this after this, so don't say anything more about it, guys, because we're gonna move on. But I don't like guys that go in. I don't like somebody that tells a doctor what to do. You might have an opinion, but you need to recognize that's an opinion. It's not a fact. Okay? There's tons of people out there that are putting bad information, just like the Snap-on tools are getting made where Harbor Freight is. That stuff is white noise. You know? And no different than we are all being fooled about what's going on in the media. These are the same this is the same culture, cancer culture, that has been created, guys. This is the same cancer culture that's been created. We oh shit. We act like, sorry, my light went out, guys. I'm gonna end it on this, but this is the last time. I'm not gonna talk about it. The same cancer culture of people like the media who only present half the story and give half the facts. I'm tired of these people. Okay? These are the same people who say Snap-on sucks. Okay? And then they go out and buy Snap-on. That is called a hypocrite. Okay? These are the same people that literally promote Snap-on and then buy Harbor Freight and say, "Oh, this is good tool. These are good tools." You know, there are good tools. They're professional grade tools. There's just like there is like one guy I told this week. How many of you would go to a doctor and get a surgery done if he was using Harbor Freight? How many of you guys would? Boy, I got the whole thing fired up. Tarek, but I like to beg for free stuff and make rant videos about people and stuff I don't know nothing about. Yeah, I know. Trust me, Harbor Freight is the high point of tools. Jared, you're getting a blue wrench for that one. I love you, brother. If I can make it happen, there you go. That was a comment that got you in there. Nick Hildebrandt. I don't know what that is. Yes, Hero Rider, and I definitely have some, cheap tools. Hold on a second. I gotta get my light plugged in. We gotta get some light back on the situation. I feel like people only like to come to they like to get me fired up on my live stream when we talk about this stuff, but quite frankly, you guys didn't see my crack, did you? Don't be looking at my butt crack. Let's get the old Chlor automotive light. We gotta resort to that for a light for right now, until I get my other one charged back up. Well, come on, you stinking sucker. There's no metal on this. By George, we're gonna have to... Yeah, that ain't gonna work neither. Technical difficulties, guys. Well, this'll work. There we go. Let there be light. Just a little bit better lighting. I gotta charge this. Look at this. I tell you what, this thing goes with me everywhere, guys. I love this part. I want to show you something real quick. Let's get on something that's more positive with tools. So I charge my light with this because it's always with me and it lasts like 2 hours. But I want you to see something here with this. This is what's cool about this light. I don't think my other jump packs do this. Look at that. I don't have to turn it on when I charge something. Did you see the lights light up? I don't have to turn it on. This automatically shuts on and off when you plug in something. Pretty cool. I kind of like that. Yes, this dude, I'll tell you what. This Chlor Automotive little Mantis light is this thing. I could beat somebody with this, which I mean it wouldn't hurt them. It'd be just like getting a beating from a crayon. But I mean, I could literally. This thing's tougher than nails. It legitimately is. Anthony Bressler, how's it going? Yes, I love this. Grimm's Auto Services got this. He could probably tell you too. He's been using one too. But I love this Chlor 325. You know, I mean, Chlor is a sponsor of the channel, guys. I will tell you, but they are. That should be no surprise to anybody. When I really believe in a company, they're definitely going to be a part of the channel. Crack is whack. Crayon or crack or crayon. Sorry, I had to say no to crack. Big man, macho man. Do a big macho man. That was you nailed it. Tools are no different than cars. Some want Kias, others want Bentleys. It's all what suits you. Yeah. F that. I'm a DIYer and I love the look I get when I pull up to a shop and step onto a Snap-on truck. No, I don't need blinker fluid fixed. Need to buy tools out the truck and get your backyard. You know what? See, D. Rusky, like I said, some guys though want to have nice stuff. Pool Medic. What is that? What is that? I can't tell what that is. I can't see it. Snap-on sucks. $5 by Turners. Thank you, Turners. Thank you very much. To one of the greatest American patriots on YouTube, unspoken, very selfless. I can tell you that much right now. Turnings by Turner. You got to check out Turnings by Turner making an American pen. I'm telling you, the guy's channel should be huge. Yes, I am 100% I am a shill for Chlor Automotive. They sent me a few things, which I already bought more than they've sent. I've already paid Chlor more money than they've gave me. You know how many jump packs that we own between the two shops from JNC that I bought? I think we have 9 JNC jump packs total. You know, there's one in every single bay. There's one in, you know, the other shop. I have 2 at home here. At Pool Medic. What did he say? What does it mean? I didn't understand what Pool Medic mean. Nobody get that? Shoot the T. Where did I miss it? Oh, crickets in response to your Harbor Freight doctor comment. Oh yeah, nobody said. Yeah, nobody wants to go in and get surgery done by someone using Harbor Freight stuff. I agree. Yeah. When is the breaker bar video coming out? Brandon Naughton, how you doing? Yeah, the warranty is warranty is a sales gimmick nowadays, guys. Kingsport tool review. The Tennessee man right there, $3.91. Coming in, was this your second one? Was that your second super chat tonight with an odd number? You were throwing me clear off. $3.91. I love it. That is awesome. I have a Snap-on toolbox roll cart, but I fill it with Chinesium. You know, why does everybody get a Harbor Freight toolbox and put a Snap-on sticker on it? That's my favorite. Like, that is the ultimate troll against Harbor Freight. Right? Snap-on only sucks until they send free shit your way. Right? You've never heard me bash Snap-on my channel once. Never once. Hey, have you ever heard 300 videos? And not once have I made a clickbait video that says, reasons why Snap-on's going out of business. 105 reasons why Snap-on sucks. Okay? The only reason that Snap-on sucks is because they're expensive and people don't want to spend the money. I get it. Just say you're being cheap. Just say you can't afford it. You don't want to spend the money on it. It's still good stuff. Just say you don't want to buy the Matco. I am not your enemy, okay? That is the best part. Just say that I am not your enemy. If you want to buy Harbor Freight stuff and that's what gets you through the day, I love you. I love you still. I will love you still. Look at me. I'm not the type of man to judge a person. I just am not. I am here to I have the most diverse set of tools probably known to man. And my buddies all say the same thing, like, you're not loyal to one company. I am not. I will never be. No, I will never buy all Snap-on because it is stupid priced. Some of it is not worth the money. Yes, some of it is not worth the money. The next title you'll see on my next video is going to be Snap-on. Some of it is not worth the money. Okay? And I'm going to talk about the Snap-on tools that I absolutely think are garbage. Like, first of all, their vice grips. Absolute trash. They're absolute trash. I have only used them once, but they are junk. Junk. Kingsport Tool Guru. In with $1.07. Oh, you're killing me tonight, Kingsport. The Noco jump packs are another one that don't even get me on those. Because you told me to, now I have serious buyer's remorse. You screwed me again, Chad. I'm so sorry. Send me the bill, Tarek. Max Access, not made in the USA. Hero Rider, that is bad. Yeah, no, you're asking a question. No, the Macs are made in the USA. Because they're honest, and they get some parts, the internal parts, that are not made in the USA. That's why. Their head kits are coming from overseas. That's all there is to it. When it says global parts, the head kits are coming from overseas. The whole entire ratchet itself is made in USA. Nocos are not worth the money, Nick Hildebrandt. They are not worth the money. They are way overpriced, and they don't perform. And certain ones, I will tell you, so they had an issue, and that's why they're doing this. I don't like the thick handles on their pry bars. I have the older ones. I love the thick handles on the new ones. You ever see those stack-on boxes? Yeah, I used to have one long time ago. Snap-on. Nothing better than a Snap-on wrenches, though, CP. They're good wrenches, Blue Gloves. No doubt about it. Grip-on is absolutely shite. None of worth the money, but we can't make a living without. Exactly. You're 100% right. They bend us over. That's exactly. Then you know what, Montevello. That's exactly what pisses me off and makes my channel what it does and drives it the way it does. Is because of the fact is that these guys are only making it worse on YouTube by doing what they do. By they go out and they go, oh, look at this tool. It's so awesome. So great. You should hurry up and buy it because I got mine for free. And when I use it, and it'll probably fail on me in a couple months, but yet I sold a bunch of them. So now everybody thinks they're great. So, hey, it doesn't matter. My opinion is what mattered. They're salesmen. Being a salesman, there's a difference between being a good salesman and being a bad salesman. And YouTube is filled with shitty salesmen. YouTube has turned into the whole game of we can shill products to get people to spend money on it. That's why I like Danny Duncan. You guys, I'm going to say that name again because he inspires me to continue to keep being the way I am. Because Danny Duncan's like, imagine if I would actually kiss people's asses to get products. Like how much stuff like people would give me. The reason why people don't give him a bunch of products is because he's outspoken. And he, for a young kid, he really impresses me. I think he's like 24, 25 years old. But he really impresses me. I mean, Mr. Subaru, I've had Snap-ons that have had issues. We're not really we're not really, because one person had an issue with a Mac ratchet. I mean, this isn't bash on stuff. I mean, like, Snap-on has issues too. Let's not get Snap-on on a pedestal, because let's knock the Snap-on guys down too. You know, let's talk about the Snap-on guys and the issues. You know, I've had stuff that have failed with Snap-on too. I've had wrenches, even though they were great wrenches. I've had wrenches that have come kinked. You know, quality control is a problem throughout the United States with every tool company. Everything's not perfect. $6.90, my remorse that I didn't buy more. I love the Mac pry bars, Nick. I'm a big fan. Depending on how much I use the tool that I will pay for. Yeah, that's exactly, Bubba, 100% spot on. If you're only going to use the tool 6 or 7 times during a year, you don't need to buy a Snap-on. You don't need something to set in your tool. You don't need a toolbox queen. You know, you don't. I don't suggest you going out. My dad, his problem was he would always spend the money on cheap shit that he used all the time, and then buy the stuff that he didn't. You know, then he'd buy nice stuff for the stuff, and they'd be like, I don't know why I bought this. I spent too much money on it because you told me to. And I go, well, that's because you use Harbor Freight wrenches and sockets, and then you always break them and bitch, and then you go out and buy something good, and then you're like, I never use it. Well, dum-dum. WIT. They're WIT, Jake from State Farm. WIT. W-H-I-T-T-E. Yes. 440. Well, there's some discrepancies on whether or not they're 440 wrenches. I will tell you that much. The links are different. There's a few slight differences. Pool Medic. Hey, Mr. Subaru. Coke and Wobble plus extensions and swivel saved. Yeah. There you go. Coke and stuff. Now you want to talk about quality. Koken, Japanese quality is what American standards used to be. You want to talk about something that I wholeheartedly believe that blows every tool company out of the water, and that is Koken. I would be shocked if I seen something that wasn't top notch from them. I can almost guarantee you that everything they get, now granted it's Japanese and there's guys that are like, oh, you know, it's that. But let me let you in on a little bit of history lesson here. When we bombed Japan over there, all the people that were in the United States hiding from the communist regime in Japan, they went from America back to Japan. Okay, including Mr. Yoshima. Chris Kosh, you probably have to, help me out there. You have to keep in mind that a lot of people that ran from Japan were in America hiding when that all went down. Japan is not the country that it was pre-1956. Oh yeah, I know you do, Mr. Subaru. Like the Metabo stuff. It's funny. That's what got you in trouble before. Metabo and Snap-on, guys. When it comes to cordless tools, Mr. Subaru can tell you that. It is a beast. Jeremy Schaub, every Snap-on tool guy I've dealt with has an ego and bashes on other. Yes, that is the wrong attitude to have. Gotta go. Deviant Danzy, thank you for stopping by. Hate to see you leave, brother. Maku is the biggest offender of all. They whore themselves out to a bunch of crooks. Yes, I agree. What Apex did to the tool community, the guys like me, what Apex did so you know that Apex bought Armstrong and shut it down so they could monopolize and keep Matco from actually having good stuff. I will give Matco a little bit of sympathy because the whole Apex thing kind of ruined Matco in my eyes. Matco was on a roll, okay, until Apex shut it all down. And that really hurt Matco, in my opinion. Matco may never have the quality that it ever did have. And as far as I'm concerned, this is where Cornwell has the edge on Matco, in my opinion. A lot of guys will disagree, but if Cornwell could get their shit together and get some of the old guards out of the office, some of that terrible mentality of, where, I understand, I respect the older generation a lot. I definitely have respect for the older generation. There's a problem, though, just like we have in Washington right now. These guys that are, these boomers, dare I say, I hate to, but I'm not that type of person. Cornwell has these guys that are in the office that I believe are holding them back. And I know that Snap-on has the same problem. You're fighting these guys that have been in position, and they deserve the position, and it's hard to be disrespectful to them. They've been in the position, they built the companies, they worked their asses off, and it's hard to disrespect people that have done that. Cornwell would be such a great company if they could get that solved. They would blow Matco out of the water. Yes, I seen the factory tour. I couldn't understand a word they said in it, which was absolutely frustrating. But their factory tour, show the link in there, Mr. Subaru. Just fire that link. Yes, Mr. Yamashita. Mr. Yamashita, yes. Throw the link in there for that. If you need help with Japanese pronunciation, I'm here. Japanese is something hard to pronounce. Yes. I am intrigued. It's just completely intrigued with Japan. It is such a great country. The technology, everything that they do. I feel bad. Yes. No edge for the business. You're 100% right. Kingsport Tool Review. Man, you are killing me tonight, buddy. 342. I feel like I'm at a shot. I feel like I'm like, this is your change. Chad Champion. I got a Cornwell dealer that comes to my shop, and I like the Blue Power. The Blue Power is a good option. No different than Expert. I actually, in my opinion, guys, I don't like the Expert line of stuff at all from Mac Tools. It is the lower tier stuff. I don't own any Expert stuff except for one 10mm wrench. And I just can't seem to push myself to buy it. I love my Mac impact sockets. You know what, guys? I hear a lot of people complaining about Snap-on and stuff like that. But you know what I've never had a problem with or never complained about? And that's my Mac impact sockets for all over the years. I have all my swivels, shallow swivels, and some other Mac impact sockets, and my Mac chrome sockets. And I've literally had no problems with them. AgTech, thank you, buddy. You taking off? I need to head out. Thank you, AgTech. I'm sorry if I'm missing some of your comments, guys. It's really hard to get everybody's comment in here. Catch on everybody's comment. Mac Precision torque wrenches are worth it. They seem kind of high priced for some Taiwan wrenches. I currently use gear wrenches. Also Taiwan, maybe I should get some overpriced Snap-on. Get some. Yeah, I believe I love the Mac Precision torque wrenches. In fact, I had gear wrenches, and that's exactly why I sold them, because they were so much better than the gear wrenches. The lobster clawing. I have had, open-end wrenches are such a narrow use. Nobody wants to use an open-end wrench. Nobody wants to use an open-end wrench. Nobody wants to use, if they have to, but nobody wants to. But, yeah, Mac Precision torque wrenches, I can't say enough good things. I have never been a fan of the Snap-on wrenches. They are great quality wrenches, don't get me wrong. But how they feel in my hand, I don't like them. I can tell every time I'm using a Snap-on, but I was also broke in by using Mac Precision torque wrenches. And I'm biased to them. That's all there is to it. I have not Mac Precision torque, but Mac knuckle sabers. And a lot of guys don't like the square Mac knuckle sabers, which they've redesigned and they don't have my style anymore. Jaron, the reason why Cornwell doesn't have online sales is because of the old guard. And here's the thing, guys. you have to think about this. Cornwell doesn't do online sales because they are the only tool company that still backs their dealers 100%. Meaning, Cornwell does not back in their dealers. Cornwell literally will not sell outside to anybody but their dealers, which is a very rare thing to find nowadays, guys, and I respect the hell out of that. But in today's world, in the web technology, in the web market, it's disappointing. It really is. They need to open up the market. ETR Garage is going on. Fred Talon. Really the expert impact talks. I love mine. They kick the crap out of Snap-on. Okay, and Fred Talon, I'm going to tell you right now, I don't have much experience with that expert stuff. But just from what I felt, and the sockets might be a completely different deal. So don't take that as a negative thing. I'm not dogging on them like that. I just said I don't like them. Like, I'm not going to go out of my way to buy them. That's all I'm saying. Now, not only that, guys, you should know by now, I don't have any more need for sockets. I have everything from 1/4 inch up to 3/4. I'm covered. I'm good. I'm good on sockets. I don't know that I need another set of sockets. I mean, I got Coke. I mean, it's just like every time I turn around and see a socket deal, I'm like, man, that's a good deal. Wait, oh yeah, you have 3 sets of sockets. I like the Precision Torque better, Jeremy Schaub, unfortunately. Even though the Precision Knuckle or the Knuckle Sabers are American made, I still like the Precision Torques the best. I enjoy using them 100%. I also enjoy my Capri ones. There you go. Mr. Subaru, he just snipped in that video. When you get a chance, look, I lost a bunch of viewers now because everybody went to watch that video. That's fine. You know, the video of Coke and Tool Factory, just don't turn the sound off. Turn the sound off, and you can listen to me and watch the video because unless you speak Japanese, you're not. But they're good people over there, really good people. I prefer Snap-on wrenches when I'm afraid of rounding it faster. Yes, Coke and Factory Tool. I lost my 10mm semi-deep 1/4 inch drive socket. Been looking for it for 3 days. Somehow 2 3/8 deep 3/8 drive sockets appeared. So the moral of the story is 10mm. Oh man, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. JC, I've never lost a 10mm. I didn't know that was a thing. Antonio, Cornwell is losing a ton of money and not doing online sales. It is, yeah. There are a ton of states that don't even have Cornwell. I agree, Antonio, and trust me, I spoke with them. I literally took the time to message them and said, look, guys, I love your brand. I love promoting your brand. I don't ask for anything for doing it. I'm just glad to see an American company and somebody actually producing American-made tools still, and somebody who has pride in their quality. But man, you're killing me. You're killing me. You're killing me. You're really killing me here. Sell some stuff online. It's all good. I really like him too. I really do. No, he's not stealing viewers. He's all good. I told him to do it. It's all good. Koken is very impressive. I can't thank Chris Koss and Mr. Subaru for introducing them to me. They definitely opened my eyes up to that. You can't, in today's tool market, you have to be a little bit diverse. But you have to watch what you're doing too. That's the whole problem is that when everybody's out there. I love it when you watch the guys that are fighting about, well, my Icon wrenches are best. Well, my Carlisle wrenches are the best. Well, my Milwaukee wrenches are best. Guys, they're all made in the same place. Boom. You're literally talking about the same wrench. Jaren Proto wrenches are the same as the Mac knuckle savers. And I like the anti-slip design of those wrenches because of the fact is it doesn't have the jaws. That's my one problem with the Snap-on flank bite wrenches is I have ruined some fasteners and it soured my grapes. It really did. It soured my grapes. I'm not going to lie to you. I had a fastener, ruined it, and man. In my 15 years of work, Joe Lopez 40 ounce. In my 15 years of working on cars, never been on or seen. I know, man. Hey, Joe Lopez. It took me 20, so you might get lucky and get there before me. It took me 20 years before I got on them. Dude, JC, Tiger Tools another great deal. Canadian company. I believe their stuff's all made in Canada. Canada's building some great stuff too. We'll get Dano in here fired up with the Canadian flag. I've tried. Flank drive wrenches, normal everyday use. Flank drive press for being removed under rust. Yes, that seems more applicable. But I don't want to have two wrenches, and that's why I like the knuckle saber design, because it just has that little slit and it catches on the fastener. Quite frankly, when it comes to having an that's because they're so expensive. Antonio, Claude, Michael. You don't see tools that are talked about a lot when they're really expensive. Tiger Tool is a premium. Yes, the flank drive sockets will also get you in trouble too. I knew Dano would come in. Yeah, because the flank drives are really tight. I bought a couple of flank drive 13. I bought a 13, 10, and 15, and I was using them. And by God, I'll tell you what, here in the Rust Belt, whoo! Audio fine. I don't think anybody lost audio but you, Jake. Martin Schaefer, how you doing, buddy? Schaffmeyer? No, they do have smaller stuff made. Okay. Yeah, like those pliers I got. Who's seen that Mac's got those pliers now? Did anybody see that? Mac is selling the Tiger Tool pliers rebranded for the U-joint clips. Awesome, Martin. Yes, so the flank drives in the rust up belt area here, boy, you will pay hell when you are trying to take, like JC would probably not be happy with removing some of the old stuff on some of the old trucks he's doing on. If he's using, I don't know if you're using flank drive plus stuff, but man, oh man, that shit is, you got to have a hammer to put a damn deal on. Montevello, oh, you taking off, buddy? Thank you. Appreciate you, buddy. Good stopping by. I can't wait to see you put out some more content. I still have an old set of SK wrenches I bought in an electrical store, 1988, never upgraded. You know what, Kingsport? I probably would have never upgraded my SK wrenches neither. I mean, the Super Chrome's really done me pretty well, but they do have some jaw spread on them. And that kind of deterred me. I've been having some issues with them for a long time, and that really deterred me. Plus, SKs, even the long pattern ones, are not quite as long as I'd like them to be. They are still a really good wrench, but they are pricey, and compared to the money, I would have to. I have the Flank Drive Plus. Do you get along with them very good? On rusty stuff? I noticed I was beating the socket onto a couple bolts when I was using them. And I was like, yep, nope, I'm good. I was going to buy a set. I'll tell you what, guys, if you're on the fence about buying something and you want to find out if a precision torque wrench is for you, buy one or two. You're gonna save yourself in the long run of finding out what you want to do. The bottom line is, guys, if you're worried about whether or not a tool is good for you, don't spend the money on a whole set. Okay? Buy one or two. That's what I do every time. If I'm thinking about getting different sockets, I buy a 10, 13, 15 millimeter. That's what I did with the Flank Drive Plus. Try the hate. I would, but except for the quality control issues, man, those things looked horrible when you showed me that deal. with the Hazets. They were little. I was disappointed with that. One-ton trucks fleet, definitely a JNC 1224. They're fixing it. Well, that's good. That I'm hoping that was just a one-time deal. Moral, you're not late. You're never late when you show up. Here we don't have time cards to punch in here. I'll bet. Tony Toolpine, question, are you the ADV Matco impact sockets work good? I got a set from the pawn shop, 20 bucks. 20 bucks is definitely worth it. Yes, they're the same as Sonix. Pretty sure. Matco says they're not, but they're being made from the damn same fan. They must be pretty close to being made in the same factory. I can tell you that much. Love to use them, hate to buy them. Yep. I love them too. I have had a 3/8 set of Sonix impacts, deep sockets for years, and I can't say enough good things about them. For a Taiwan socket, they are definitely pretty awesome. Just gave myself a Dutch husband. Oh my God. Oh. GPs are, oh my God, I gotta catch my breath. Oh my God. Oh. Oh. Oh, Tarek. Oh, Sonix is in South Carolina? Yeah, if you can get them at pawn shop pickups, you can't beat that. Travelers Rest, South Carolina. I'll be dipped. CJ's Info, what's going on, my man? CJ's Info Tech. Derek, I'm still dying over that. Yes, KE Built is exactly 100% right. I probably would get the Astros. Those suckers are short. If you're wanting short impact sockets, you can't beat the Astros. And I'll guarantee you, they're probably getting made close to the same factory. When it comes to Taiwan-made stuff, guys, you got to go with whatever's the best that you work for. You mean let's straighten this out. Sonix distribution centers in South Carolina. Our local pawn shop calls me when they get some Snap-on tools. I show up with dead inventors and usually take it all. If I don't need it, I trade it to my dealer for things due. That's a good deal. I hear a lot of people talk about the Duo GP sockets. I really do. I hate to spend the money on another set of sockets to just play around with. I'll have so many sockets flowing out of my head, I won't know what to do with. I know they stamped them in Taiwan. Oh yeah, so Mr. Subaru, that's another topic. What did you tell me about that? Some tools are stamped Taiwan but made in China because they don't have the same type of deals. I think he meant dead presidents. Ah, yes. Dead inventors, dead presidents. Yeah, Walter Frederick, there's a little bit of tomfoolery going on with the Taiwan Chinese business. Stamping the tool in Japan but made in Taiwan. Okay. Yeah, Tone was stamping a tool in Japan, but it's made in Taiwan. Yeah, well, that's why I had the triples for mobile mechanic stuff. Ah, got a frog in my throat. Ah, Chris Koss has got himself a. Uh-oh. Sorry about that. ECW. Gonna hit the 8. Good. Looking forward to seeing some videos from you, bud. Mike King. Just buy Snap-on and I have been good. Yes. I mean, here comes the sockets. You know, I hear a lot of people complain about the impact sockets, though, from Snap-on. I will say. Let's take a peek at that link. Oh, I can pin a message now? Wow, that's cool. I didn't know I could do that. You guys see that? That's pretty sweet. Did it show up on there? I'll be dipped. Tion hex-shaped stubby impact sockets. Would you look at that? Those are definitely Astro sockets. Same rail and all. Or else they're reverse engineering them, Chris. It wouldn't be surprising if they were reverse engineering them. Another company. There's a lot of just dirty tool business out there. I've only had one bill and inventor, and he's not a president. That is the denomination I collect. Yep. Two good things came out of China. Their Buff 8s and their Norco 80. Yeah, well, and that's not surprising, Power Stroke Jude. That is not surprising. My sockets are all over too. Oh, Sonex sells an identical set? Ah. Taiwan is racking up in tools, yeah. Big money in it. Look at how many of us they got. Benjamin Franklin wasn't president, he was an inventor. Ah, thank you for clarifying that. Dead inventors, I gotcha. Yep. Matco, stamp the name on it. Ship it over to us. Titan sells those impact. Oh, Titan does now too? Holy smokes. See, guys? One does it, they all do it now. That's why I'm saying we need to eliminate these knockoff companies. That's what really just aggravates me. You know, you get the same people arguing about the same stuff. Yep. Are the Sonex the same height? This is the first I've ever heard of it. I didn't know. I hadn't even heard about Sonex doing it. Blows my mind. You'll have 900 tool reviews on it next week. Yep, by God. Sunex is doing the same damn thing. Unbelievable. Huh. Sunex, 52-piece, low-profile socket set, $56. Look at that crap. Unbelievable. They didn't have the nano ones, Power Stroke Jude. That's a good deal on those at National Tool Warehouse. $56. Let me go ahead and snap that into the link. Yeah, that's a killer deal. Thank you, Antonio Claude. Hopefully you hit 1,000 subscribers this week, Antonio. That would be awesome. Love to see all you guys hit 1,000 that need to hit 1,000. I live wild and use chrome on. I like cooking bacon naked. Oh yeah, it's dirty as all get out, Chris Koss. I mean, it's absolutely damn dirty. CP, do you like the SK screwdrivers? That's what I started out with, and they always did well for me. And I upgraded, and I kind of like. They have a different material than anybody else's out there for their handle. For the green ones, the older ones, not the newer style, but the older ones, like they're doing the giveaway on Instagram. They have a different feeling to them altogether. Buy broker, U.S. made, Craftsman stuff, chrome socket. As an impact, now I got blue power. I hit it recently, 100, and I'm very happy. 118 right now. Thanks for the support. Appreciate it, KE Built. That's awesome. Kingsport Tool Review. About 15, there was 200-mile train posed in Nashville, Chattanooga. Nothing ever came of it. I've always known that the tool industry is severely tainted. I'll just tell you that much right now, and it definitely is disappointing. It is wildly disappointing that the tool industry is so cutthroat. It's bad. It's one of the worst that I know of. Hit 100 Thanksgiving, 141 today. You're on the roll, Power Stroke Jude. You're cooking along with gas. You're keeping to make content. You're making good videos. Definitely, you're doing the right thing, Power Stroke Jude. You're going to do just fine. Just fine. You are definitely going to be... You'll get there.
Just happened.
Yeah, precision torque sockets. I haven't really got into them yet. We will, one of these days we'll test them out. We'll get a whole rack of stuff set up and we'll beat on them. There's so many things to do on YouTube. The content's endless, guys. If you're creative and you can think out of the box. You can do so much stuff on YouTube. I mean, you just don't have to follow what everybody else does. Don't show your toolbox 900 times though. That's pretty repetitious. Yeah, I didn't really like him neither, Mr. Subaru. That's why you never really heard me talk too much about him. Good night, Jake. Sorry, buddy. I wish I could help you out. Yes, I looked at your text from earlier. Another big tool haul from old Diabolical. Stacking them in deep. Oh. Bought the Mac pry bar. The Snap-on. I like the fact that the hammer set comes in a foam case now. But I gotta tell you, it's a little bit they still take up a lot of room. Jeremy Schaub, ain't that the truth? That's clickbait right there. Congrats, dude. My advice is the same thing as a big YouTuber gave me when I started. Stay true and do what you do. That's 100% it. Don't. That is awesome that I can pin comments now. That never was. I never could do that in. I couldn't do that before. That's awesome. I can do that. I can pin comments now. So I can pin a comment. I know it's exciting. Oh yeah, YouTube takes like 35% of anything. Everybody's always like, you get so much money on super chats and stuff like that. Well, when I get my cut of it, it isn't that great. Plus, I have to pay taxes on it. So you know, I make $3,500 a year on YouTube, and YouTube makes $3,500 a year. I just don't say the G word in the video in the YouTube, censoring those videos. Rumble takes 40%. Just learn that and say, oh my God, screw that. 40%? That's ridiculous. I'm not going to Rumble. I'm not paying 40. I'm not going somewhere where they take more money. What is this, the government? If you retain the rights to your video. Well, I would want to retain my rights to my video. If you don't, then they would literally destroy. They'll take everything from you. Yeah, see, if you give your rights up, though, then your shit gets plastered all over and you get, somebody can steal your content. I'm told Rumble pays better in views. I'm sure they will, but you know what? Just like everything, probably it'll just get... Who owns Rumble? That's the other thing. Do you know that the media... I found this out this week. Do you know that media... Tony Tool Time, something blew up. Are they starting the war? Oop, that got me demonetized right there. That instantly got me demonetized. Huh. I'll let you guys test her out, and then I'll see about moving over there. Seems... Right? Yeah, there's Rumble and Parler. Guys, the social... Do you guys know that I learned this week. You know that the media platform is bigger than the oil industry now? The media money is bigger than the oil industry now. I couldn't believe it when I learned what they're making, what social media platforms are making is more than the oil companies are making. That is unbelievable. Oh, fellas. Parler is the Twitter alternative. Okay. Okay, so it's not YouTube. Yeah. I can see that happening. Diabolical. Definitely. Just like everything in this world nowadays, all good things must come to an end. YouTube is... We got 3 thumbs down tonight, fellas. That's awesome. I want to say thank you to everybody once again. I want to tell you guys thank you once again from the bottom of my heart. I would have never guessed that I would have went. You know, I would have never guessed I would have got 3,700 subscribers by now, and we've been gaining a lot of subscribers every week. I'm not always perfect, and I don't intend on being perfect. I make mistakes. I sometimes get things messed up. I sometimes mess up on information. Like I messed up on a video I did. I always try to post in the comments. That video that I did here, the flip socket video. Tino was very gracious and sent me an email. He also made a comment in the box. Thank you, Larry Borgstrom. You've always been a great follower and supporter of the channel. I guess I don't look at you guys as followers. I look at you guys as supporters and friends. Like I said, always. But I messed up on the flip socket video. I didn't realize that Matco flip sockets were made in the USA because I never had a set. So that set is $140, but it is USA made. Now, I always advocate buying USA made stuff, so I felt kind of guilty. But I still feel like for $140, that is a ripoff. Now, I don't know where the fine line goes with that, and maybe you guys can kind of help me out with that. Where do we determine that a good price is for something that's USA made? For quality. Where do you determine a price is acceptable for quality on something like that? You know, $140 versus $40, $35. I actually seen the set as far low as $30 from CTA. Oh, hold on a second. Yeah, and the Snap-ons are even more money, Kyle Carnell. Kyle, we're going to have some, we might have some workout stuff on, but it won't be on YouTube. Thank you, Martin Shavemeyer. Chad, I agree. They don't look much different. They're both 12-point. Yeah. So Snap-on is 175. There's Tino right there. Welcome. You know, so Tino's just made a, you know, I mean, so the top of the line is 175. The Matcos are 140. They're USA made. So they're still a better price. Nick Pixel, how you doing, buddy? Did you hit 3,000, Nick? Yeah, I just feel like it's I feel like they're like under $100 for that set would be reasonable. Damn close, aren't you, Nick? Good night, Dano. Appreciate you. Chad Brown, not much, nothing too crazy. It'll be on later if you want to catch up and run through it. But, you know, I might have jumped the gun on that a little bit and didn't do enough research. And I advocate against that a lot, putting stuff out there. That was one video that I kind of regret putting out there, was that flip socket video. Because I really didn't do my research on the Matco ones, and I didn't put in the price of the Snap-ons because I wasn't comparing Snap-on at all. I think that Matco was overpriced, which Matco actually won on that one and made me look like a fool. So, and I'm a big enough man to admit that stuff. I'm all about that. I'm all about being honest. Oh, nice. Getting the RV ready. I can't get over that Matco long flex head in blue. Oh, yeah. Yeah, $189. It's absolutely ridiculous. The Matco ratchet is no way worth the money, in my opinion. The Matco is the most expensive ratchet out there, and it is not the most quality. Israelis need to make more tools from their firearms, are awesome, yeah. Yes. I wished I could stay on any longer, though, Mark. It's kind of getting to be where the Milwaukee Packout boxes are made in Israel, huh? Yeah, I just, I still use old tooth count ratchets. I don't think there's really anything that wrong with them, to be honest with you. I honestly believe that the fine tooth is more of a sales gimmick. Like, they're nice for back drag. That's about the only real advantage of them. But very seldom are you going to get in a spot where it's that tight with a ratchet. I just don't get into those situations. I like the old SKs too, Martin. I'm not going to lie, I do. They were good ratchets. They were decent tooth count. They did the job. A 72 tooth will do just as good a job, and a 36 tooth, a 30 tooth, they're still not bad ratchets. Yeah, I'm getting tired. It's been a long day. It's been a long day, John. I think I'm going to wrap her up here, folks. 2 hours is plenty of time. I've got a lot of stuff going on in the morning. And I'm exhausted. It's 10:11. I'm an old man now. Yes, sir. I appreciate you guys as always. Thanks for watching. Remember, like, comment, share, subscribe. Ring that bell. Remember, keep your hands dirty and your money clean. Thanks for watching.